everybody and welcome back to my channel. It's lovely to have you here. If you are new, because we just got a bunch of new subscribers, thank you so much for joining us. I'm really excited for this year. I'm so excited for all of the videos all to do with living a handmade, homegrown and slow life. Thank you so much for the love on my last vlog that I put up last weekend. It's really meant a lot that a lot of people have commented, but also a lot of people took the time to come over to my Instagram account and send me messages to say how much they enjoyed it, or commented on posts on there to say that they've just watched my vlog or they're about to watch my vlog. So it's just meant so much for all this like love because it was a bit scary putting something very new and different out there. So I really appreciate the fact that people have taken the time to tell me that they enjoyed it, and that you've taken the time to watch it. So thank you so much for that. Today I thought that I would do a bit of a fabric. It's not a haul because all of this stuff was in stash. I haven't actually bought any fabric for months. I have only just today purchased some fabric for the first time in about no longer than that, 6 months. And that's the fabric to make my 30th birthday dress. My 30th birthday is in April, so that's one of the ones that I thought I'm going to treat myself, and I have got a little bit of fabric from work that I need to make something for a blog post for work, which I sort of try and count as a little bit differently because there's not really much I can do about that. It's my job. If you guys don't know, one of my jobs is that I'm the social media manager and digital content creator for the Cotswold Sewing Centres. I run the blog, I make things for the blog and the YouTube and the TikTok, the Instagram and the TikTok. So I don't really have, oh wow, the sun's come out, hang on a minute. Yeah, I obviously have to do things for work, so I sort of tried to count that fabric a little bit differently, because if you watched my intentions video, which I put up earlier this year, my 2024 like intentions and things that I want to do this year, one of the big things is that I want to make from stash for both knitting and sewing. And some of that may mean things like a lot of my knitting stash I'm having to add yarn to be able to have enough to make what I want to make. With the fabric it might be the same situation. It may even be that I give some of the fabric away, I don't know. I have to say I don't have a huge stash. Once we get through the spring there won't actually be very much left, which is really great, so that's what I'm sort of hoping. So yeah, my big pile of fabric here was all bought throughout last year, and actually some of it the year before that as well. So yeah, let's get started because I have actually got quite a lot to work through, to get through. Yeah, so I'm just going to start from the top and work my way down. Some of this is like fabric that I'm envisioning wearing later on in the spring, like May when it's a bit warmer, and some of it is earlier, you know, when it's a bit colder, because it's obviously it's quite cold now, it's February, but like March is often quite cold here, and even last year April was very cold. I remember my mum's birthday, which is the beginning of April, was like 8 degrees or something. It was really cold. So yeah, some of it's a bit warmer fabric. Oh, I should probably also tell you what I'm wearing because this is a new make. This will probably be, I'm going to do a makes video soon, everything I made in January and February. So this is a little sneak peek of the Boucle dress that I made. This took me absolutely ages to finish because I started it at the end of November, then I got really sick with the virus and I didn't do any sewing in December or any sewing in January because I was so sick with this virus. So I've only just finished it now, but I'm really pleased with it. And then the earrings I'm wearing are by my friend Becca, who's a crochet artist. She is To Be Adorned on Instagram. Definitely go and give her a follow, she's really cool. She does lots of beautiful crochet patterns and also like ready to wear crochet items that you can buy from her, but I thought that they went very well with this dress. So yeah, I'm loving this. It's good because, as I say, I'm still very cold in February and I wanted long sleeves, so I'm very pleased that I've managed to finish this, and it feels like springy because it's got lots of daisies and yellow on it, so yeah. Anyway, back to the fabric stash. So to start off, I've got some of this lovely fabric. Now you guys may recognize this because last year I made a dress in this. This is a strawberry print viscose from Rainbow Fabrics Kilburn. I made the Mabel dress, my first Mabel dress last year, in this fabric, and I have worn it to death. I absolutely love that dress. I cannot wait to start wearing it again. It's long sleeved, so I feel like it's going to be one of those that I'm getting out quite early in the spring. As soon as we're starting to get to like 15, 16 degrees and I can have bare legs, just about cope with bare legs with a cardigan over the top of my dress, I'm going to be getting that one out. So I'm really excited for that. The drape on the fabric is just gorgeous. And I had quite a bit left over because I bought more than I wanted, because I thought I was going to make a maxi dress, thought I was going to do a tier on the bottom, and in the end I actually really liked it as midi length, so I just left it as midi length. But I had enough fabric left to make like a blouse or something, but I don't really do separates. I'm not really a jeans and a blouse kind of girl very often. There's like basically one top in my wardrobe that I like to wear with my dungarees, and that's it. So yeah, I wanted to get a little bit more of the fabric because I thought it would make some really cute pajamas. So when they put this in the sale, I snapped a little bit more of it up. I think it's all out of stock now, but yeah, they basically put, I think it was like half price, and I have a feeling that I think I might have been able to get 20% off with Brogan's discount as well. Brogan from the Crafty Pie has a discount with them, a discount code, and I think I managed to get it in the sale with a discount, and it was just like an absolute bargain. So I bought a couple more meters of that because my plan is to make some super cute little pajamas. I really like the idea of making like a collared pajama, like short arms, shorts, like shorts to go with it, rather than, well, I'm backwards and forwards because I'm kind of tempted to do long trousers because I know that I'll wear it around the house. If I have like a full set of like trousers and a little cute top, that it'll be like a comfy, like, you know, when you put your PJs on after work at like 6 PM, you want a little PJ night on a Friday night. I'm a big fan of a PJ night. So I feel like it would be really nice to walk around the house, because actually I sleep in a pair of shorts and nothing else often. It's very a bit TMI for you there, but so I sort of was like, should I make a top and shorts, and then I'll basically like put it on just before bed, but I'll only actually sleep in the shorts, because I could do with some more shorts to sleep in, but I'm sort of like, nobody really sees those, obviously except my husband, so like I don't feel like I need super cute stuff to go to sleep in, because like more what I want is cute stuff to like wear around the house, and even just things like, you know, when I'm on, like when it's a Saturday and you just want to like stay in your pajamas for a bit and come down and have some breakfast, or like you're on holiday with your family or something and you're all in your pajamas in the morning, like Christmas morning or whatever. So like, yeah, it's, as I said earlier, it's my 30th birthday in April, and I've got like the morning of my party, I'm gonna be like hanging around. I'm not gonna put my dress on for a bit, so that would be really cute to just have like some cute pajamas on in the morning, and then the same the next day. My family are staying over after the party and we're going to have brunch together. Again, it'd be cute to have some like cute little PJs to wear, so I am tempted just to wear some like less X-rated. I'm not sure I'd feel that comfortable going around in shorts and a short sleeve top, so I feel like I need to look at how much fabric there is and figure out what I can actually make, because I really like the idea of making the Carolyn pajamas, which I've seen a lot of people do, and I know that has lots of different options. So it could be that I could make a short sleeve top with trousers, or I may even be able to fit the long sleeve top and trousers, I don't know. So I need to like get all my fabric out, because this bit is the 2 meters that I bought, but then there's lots of it in like bits from making the dress, and just basically see how much there is to make the pajamas. But that is the plan with that fabric. I've just realised I've got 2 pajama fabrics next to each other. So as you can probably guess, I really need some new pajamas. So this I thought, so I saw a lot of people wearing these last year and this year, to be fair, like in the summer especially, people wearing these like gorgeous, quite traditional nighties. Now I do think that there is a fine line between beautiful, classic, elegant, you know, white cotton nightie and full granny. So I feel like we've got to get that line correct, because I don't want to just be going around, you know, like that old lady in Titanic in her big long nightie at the end. That's not the look we're going for. I picked this up at the charity shop a couple of years ago now, actually. It's just been sat in my stash, and it's basically a flat bed sheet but with this cute little ruffled frill, which has then been like finished with a blue edge on it, which is quite nice. I don't think you can really see that, sorry, it's just bad lighting. And then there was a matching pillowcase. Let me see if that'll focus. There you go. You can see the little blue edge there and the little sort of pastel print. And it's just a plain like cotton bed sheet. It was cheap as chips. I think it was like £4 in the charity shop. I love a charity shop fabric buy, curtains and bed sheets. So I wondered if there was a way for me to incorporate the cute little frill. So what I'm trying to figure out is like, can I make a nightie that looks super cute, that's like midi length with a frill around the bottom, and then maybe, because there's a frill on the pillowcase as well, maybe I could do like frills on the sleeves. And the thought is that, again, when it gets hot, this is probably, to be fair, more of a summer thing, but when it gets hot and I want to just like chill out in my pajamas of an evening or come down for brunch in the morning, I've got this lovely floaty nightie. I don't know if there would be enough fabric to make like a little matching, like, you know, bed jacket. Like, I absolutely love those old-fashioned granny bed jackets, you know, like for like when you're having breakfast in bed and you've got a little jacket on. My nana used to have one. I absolutely love it. So who knows, I'm gonna have a look at this fabric, but it's a very pretty print. I think it's going to be really cute for pajamas. I did originally think about making a shortened top with this, but I think I've got enough fabric to do more than that. I don't know whether what I might do, because it's a bit see-through, I might make a nightie and then like a little pair of like bloomer knickers for underneath, so that I feel comfortable just like wearing it around the house, like not being completely nudie pants. I mean, it is just me and my husband, so I'm not that bothered, but you know what I mean? I don't know. I'm gonna have a think. But that's the plan with that fabric. Okay, my next fabric I bought from Textile Express last year. Again, this was a sale fabric. I did mean to get round to this in the summer, but I just didn't. I just had no time. As I say, because I do a lot of stuff for work, I sew a lot of stuff for work, that takes up quite a lot of my sewing time, so I don't always get around to a lot of these fabrics, but that's what this year is about. That's why I'm not buying fabrics, so I have the time to sew the ones I already have. But this is a traditional French toile fabric. So if you guys don't know, a toile fabric is basically, they depict like rural scenes. It's a traditional French fabric, often on linen. This is a cotton, and it often they're like blue or grey or pink or like pastel colours. So this is like a soft grey. I thought it was actually blue. When I saw the picture on the website, I thought, oh, that's so beautiful, and I thought it was like a grey blue, but it is very much a grey in person, and I'm not actually a grey person, to be honest with you, which may explain why I've been a bit hesitant to sew it up. However, I think it's actually going to be really, really pretty as like a nice spring dress. The dress I'm thinking of making is the Floral by Rosary Apparel, which is a puff-sleeved V-neck with buttons down the front. I have made Rosary Apparel's pansy dress 4 times now. I'm a big fan of that pattern, so I think that the Floral will probably be just as popular with me. And it would be nice, I feel like this year it'd be nice to have some dresses that aren't all high-necked. A lot of my dresses, other than the Mabel, I think pretty much all my dresses other than the Mabel are high-necked, all the patterns that I have. So it's nice to have a few like V-necks and stuff. So I think that's what this is going to be. But I do also have the by hand London, oh, what is it called? I can't remember what it's called. Their wrap dress. Oh, I can't remember. It's a name, it's somebody's name, but I can't remember what it is. But I have that wrap dress as well, so that's also possible for this. But it's just a lovely lightweight cotton. I think it's just going to be quite pretty for the spring time. Okay, and then I've got 2 curtains here. This is another charity shop buy from, again, not last year but the year before, the end of the year before. And it's just sat in my stash, and it is beautiful. It's lovely. It's like it doesn't actually say on it what it is, but it's cotton, and it's got a bit of stretch to it. Now I have a feeling, let me just check the salvage, I'm pretty sure it said somewhere, I can't see, but basically it is a printed in Britain woven in Britain fabric, it says on the selvage, which is really cool. And yeah, it's, I think I measured it and it was like 3.5, just over 3.5 meters in total of this fabric. Let me see if that'll focus. There you go, there you can see it. It's a very like lovely sort of Laura Ashley style print. It's got like a lovely sagey green and pinky roses on it, so I just think that's going to be gorgeous. I think it's going to be a very like Maria von Trapp style look, which I am 100% here for. So I haven't actually figured out a pattern for this yet. We'll just have to wait and see. I'll have a look through my stash maybe, have a look at some of the patterns that I've saved over the years, things that I want to make. I'm going to the Stitch Festival in March, excitingly. I'm not sure I can tell you yet. I need to double check actually if I can tell you why, but I'm going to be there on the Saturday for an exciting event. So yeah, I might have a look and see if there's any patterns there that work for this. Yeah, I'm going to have a little think. But I really love this fabric. I'm looking forward to actually making something with it this year. It's my sister-in-law's wedding, so it may work for that. I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. Okay, we're actually gone like the wrong order because I feel like these three fabrics are like early spring because they're a bit warmer, and those things, like we started with some of the lightest fabrics, but never mind. This one I picked up at the Stitch Festival last year. You may remember it if you watched my vlog. This is a simple jersey with a pink flower on. I think it's just a jersey, a cotton jersey. Yeah, it is just a very easy cotton jersey. The plan is just to make a really nice comfy working from home dress with this, because I sort of thought I could wear it with like navy tights. I like t-shirt dresses for working from home because obviously it's comfy. It's like wearing a giant t-shirt. I walk the dog every day and I tend to just like whack wellies on with tights and a dress. I'm not entirely sure which pattern I'm going to make because I've made the Coco, which I've worn quite a lot. I think if you watched my what I made in October and November video, it's in there. It's an orange, like a beautiful rusty colour dress that I got from the fabric I got from Hey So Sister, and that I wear all the time. It's a lovely French terry. This is a little bit thinner than that, so it's not going to have quite as much shape to it, so I don't know if it works for the Coco, because I like the fact that like the French terry had that shape and it kicked out a little bit. It's got that lovely like A-line look to it. This is quite drapey and quite thin, so then I'm sort of like, do I make the Lotta dress, which I've also made before. I made last year in a leopard print cotton jersey, and I absolutely love that. It's really soft, really comfortable. My only issue with that is that the skirt came out really long, so I think if I was to make that I would make it with a shorter skirt, but I'd probably make it with the long sleeves again, so that then it's like a bit warmer. But then I'm sort of like, I know that in the summer, bare legs, trainers, this is going to be a really comfy dress for the summer working from home, so I'm just not really sure whether to like which pattern. Maybe if you guys know of any good stretch dress patterns that are like really comfy, link them in the comment below for me, in the comments below, and let me know what you think I should make with this. Okay, now we're getting to some really fun fabrics. This one in particular, let me just hold this up. Can't see, there we go, yes, it's focused. Don't know if you can see that. It's got greens and blues going through it as well as the pinks. I bought this last year in June from a fabric shop near to my parents. I think, yeah, it was June, it was the end of June, and I basically was like, I can't buy any more summer fabrics because I've got enough, and also I think I decided not to buy autumn and winter. Is that true? I can't remember. Anyway, basically I thought, you know what, some early spring fabrics would be really helpful to have in my wardrobe. So when it's like now, it's middle of February, I want to wear something pink and pastel-y and cute to, like, you know, be like spring is here, but it doesn't feel like spring is here, it feels bloody cold. So that's what this fabric was bought for. So this is my plan to make with this is the Coco jacket by So Over It. My brain is not working today. With using this lovely selvage, so you can use the selvage or not use the selvage as an option in the pattern, but you can use the selvage along the inside of the jacket to create that kind of like Coco Chanel style, obviously hence the Coco jacket. So that is the plan, is to make a little short sleeved jacket out of this. I think I've got just enough fabric for that. I need to double check, but it was a very wide, I think it was like 160 centimeter width, which is obviously a very, very wide width. So I think it should be fine. I also need to pick up some lining. I think I'm going to take it to work with me next week and see if there's any lining in this lovely blue colour. I think would be really pretty to kind of, I mean, we could go pink, but it might be nice to pick up one of the other colours in the lining. Obviously you're not going to see the lining unless I'm like taking it off or whatever. But yeah, I am super excited to have a go at making my first jacket. I've never really made any tailored garments at all. So this fabric wasn't very expensive, by the way. It's a polyester boucle. It was £6 a metre. So that was the reason why I was like, great, I can have a go at making the Coco jacket with this, and if it goes well then I can make it with a nicer fabric if I want to at some point. So yeah, I'm hoping to make the Coco jacket out of that soon. And then the final fabric is another polyester boucle from the same shop in it's in Upton under, can you see that? Yeah, that pink, Upton under 7. Now this I think I'm going to make a dress. I've got 3 meters of this. In fact, let me grab the pattern for the dress I think I'm going to make. So I got this pattern free from Simply Sewing magazine. So for those who don't know, I am one of their contributors. I'm a feature writer. I write like every now and again features for them. That was probably pretty obvious from what I just said. So when I write for them, I get sent the magazine for free, and I get all the patterns, which is really cool. So I have this, which is the Solana dress set by Cotton and Chalk, which is supposed to be like a little like a thin summer cotton dress. So I'm looking at making this one in the picture with the short sleeves. It's supposed to be like a cute little cotton dress, but I think it could work really well in the boucle. My only concern is gathering the boucle for the skirt. I'm worried that it's going to end up too bulky, so I'm sort of trying to figure that out. I'm wondering whether I can hack it and make a circle skirt to go on there. I don't know, I need to think about that, because I really like the idea of having like it's going to be quite tailored with the, you know, the short sleeve and the button down, because you see it's got buttons down the front. I've got these really, hang on a minute, let me find them. These really cute buttons in my stash, which are like very, oh, can you see that? Very traditional. They are nautical, like rope buttons, and I just think that, I'm going to come close to the camera so you can see that little gold button. My nails match this fabric. That little gold button on the fabric, I just think that would look stunning. I think it'll look really like classic and elegant. And then I also thought as well, you could then wear this jacket over the top. You'd have this like lovely button down the front dress. So yeah, I'm really sort of umming and ahhing about what pattern, because as I say, this looks really good, but my concern is that it will get really bulky around the waist. So do I try and make a circle skirt, or do I just find a completely different pattern? I've never actually made a circle skirt. What I think I could do is make half a circle skirt. That would be easier to fit, wouldn't it? That would be easier to do, to attach to the front bodice and the back bodice. Let me know, anyone who's made a circle skirt, if they think that it would be easy to do. My other thought was that if it was like really stressful, you could make a circle skirt and attach it to a waistband, and then like shorten the bodice and attach it like that. But I think again, this fabric was only £6 a metre, so I got 3 metres, it's £18. It's not, I'm not that precious about it, so I think I will have a bit of a play with it. But I'm quite excited to have this very like, I may also as well, like you can see in this, I think I'm going to shorten the sleeves because they're quite long. I think they go all the way down to the elbow, so I'm going to make it like short sleeved. I have a vision. I don't know if I'm really like successfully relaying the vision. But yeah, that is the plan with this pink fabric, is to try and make something along those lines, and I think I'm going to be doing that quite soon. I think I need to make this and the jacket before any of the other things in that list. However, I also have a fabric from work. I will just pop up a picture now, which is a William Morris fabric. I haven't got it yet because I haven't been into work to pick it up. I'm going in next week and I will pick it up then, which is a beautiful William Morris viscose, and I am making the Davenport dress with that, and I'll be doing like a blog post and a bunch of content on our socials, so Cotswold Sewing Centres on Instagram and TikTok, find us. That's going to take priority. I think that's the next thing that I'm going to have to make. But then when I move on from that, I'm going to make this pink dress and the jacket as well, because otherwise I don't think they're going to get a lot of wear. I think they're going to be great for March and early April, depending on how April goes. It has been very, very hot on my birthday before, which is in the middle of April, so we will see how that goes. So yes, that is all of my fabric that I have to show you. I just realised that it's basically all pink. Like, there's obviously different colours in some of them, but it's basically all blue and pink. So you can see I'm like really going for this. You guys know, if you've been watching my channel for a while, that I am big on like seasonal dressing. I like to match the seasons. In the autumn I wear rusts and yellows, mustards, ochres, like all those lovely tones. In the spring I wear pinks and blues and pastels. In the summer I wear lots of like, you know, poppy reds and navy and white and that kind of stuff. So I'm a very seasonal dresser. So it's not really much of a surprise that this is basically all pink. The fabric, obviously the William Morris fabric that's coming is not pink, which is great, and the fabric that I've ordered for my birthday dress is not coming. I might do a separate video on just like my birthday dress when I make it. It's nothing super like crazy or anything. It's just, I mean, I'll tell you, it's just going to be a Mabel dress but with some like slight modifications. But I might do like a whole vlog on me making my birthday dress, and then maybe, because I'm also making lots of decorations and stuff, so maybe I might just do a video on like what I made for my birthday, and then like get some footage of that, of the party in April and stuff. I don't know, we'll see. Just like throwing around some ideas. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed watching this. Obviously slightly more energetic video than last time. I will be doing a lot more sort of relaxed vlogs. I think maybe every other video is going to end up being like quite a chilled vlog. So I really hope that you're enjoying watching that, as well as these kind of little updates on what I'm making. And yeah, thank you so much for subscribing. If you're not subscribed yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss out on the videos to come. If you would like to support my content work on here, you could become a paid subscriber on my Substack. I will leave the link below. It's meant a lot to me how many people have signed up as paid subscribers, because it really does help me to create content, obviously for Substack, but also on my Instagram and my YouTube. It's a great way of being able to support my YouTube channel financially, so I will leave a link to that below. And yeah, I will see you next week, guys. Have a wonderful week. Bye.